Because from the Pacific to Europe, extreme weather is leaving a trail of destruction across the world. A deadly storm has ripped through New Zealand's North Island, washing away homes and cutting off entire coastal communities. In France, relentless rains have submerged the historic town of Quimperle, forcing thousands to flee to higher ground as rivers burst their banks. And in southern Italy, Cyclone Harry has battered coastlines and ports, triggering massive rescue operations and losses now crossing 1 billion euros. Across continents, the story is the same. Nature's fury, overwhelming infrastructure, livelihoods and lives. Let's start with New Zealand, where visuals from Gisborne district are haunting. Entire homes have been completely washed away as floodwaters tore through coastal settlements, leaving behind only debris and silence. Connectivity has been completely shattered, roads have been erased and communities have been left isolated. Some residents even spent terrifying hours stranded on their rooftops through the night, clinging on until daylight brought helicopters to rescue them. Video from a Bay of Plenty helicopter shows a landscape unrecognizable with swollen rivers swallowing land and also water stretching as far as the eye can see. For families here, the storm has not just destroyed property, it has uprooted their lives. Now let's move on to France. In the western region, the town of Quimperle has been drowned by relentless rain. Streets have turned into rivers and ground floor homes along the Leita River stand submerged under murky floodwaters. Videos shot by locals show water rising steadily, overwhelming flood barriers and forcing residents to evacuate to higher ground. A town of nearly 12,000 people now lies desolated, with fears that the damage could surpass the devastating floods of 2014. As orange weather warnings remain in place across Brittany, residents are bracing for more rain, unsure of what they will return to when the waters finally recede. Now let's talk about southern Italy. The region is counting the cost of Cyclone Harry as violent winds and storm surges tear through coastlines and ports. Sicily and Sardinia have been worst hit, with harbors smashed, coastal roads flooded and boats ripped from their moorings. In fact, the damage estimates have already crossed 1 billion euros and are expected to rise further. The Italian Coast Guard has also launched round-the-clock rescue and safety operations, deploying over 100 naval, land and air assets. Aerial visuals show waves crashing over breakwaters and seawater swallowing seaside infrastructure. For Italy's coastal regions, the cyclone has left scars that will take years to heal. And as the waters slowly recede, the true scale of loss is only beginning to emerge. From New Zealand to France and Italy, these storms have left behind shattered homes, broken livelihoods, and communities struggling to rebuild. What remains constant across borders is hope as survivors pick through the wreckage and rescue teams continue their relentless efforts. But the message from this devastation is stark. Extreme weather is no longer distant or rare. It is here, it is global, and its impact is being felt by ordinary people everywhere across the globe.